In 27th episode, it was revealed that Hohenheim knows about the dark side of the country, and after having a conversation with his close friends in his dreams, he decided to help the humans. The next episode, Gluttony bring Al to Father, and suddenly, envy, Ed, and Ling came out of his stomach. Father came to know about Ed's and Al's relationship with Hohenheim and casually healed them, saying that they're human sacrifices. Ed and Al fought him as he called humans insects, so he erased their alchemy. He was using alchemy by just moving his hand around. After seeing that Ling is a bit stronger than ordinary humans, Father inserted the Greed's core, a philosopher's stone, inside him to create a new homunculus. Ling gladly accepted him as he wants to return to Sheen with something big. Scar and Mei came there and Scar was sure that Ed and Al aren't siding with homunculi. They were able to use alchemy even though Father erased everyone's ability to do it. After knowing that the homunculus group was the reason why the war started, Scar went crazy. He used alchemy on Father but that didn't work on him. Then Al let Scar escape. Father told Envy to take them to Wrath and pulled Gluttony's philosopher's stone outside as all of his lives were used. The next episode, Envy took Ed and Al to the Central Command Center through an elevator that was connected to the Central Command Center and the homunculus base. Ed and Al figured out that not only Bradley but other higher-ups are also on homunculus' side. Then Ed told Al about his body in the truth's dimension. Al showed him Mei and Xiao, who were inside his body, as they couldn't escape earlier. Envy sent them to Wrath's room, and Wrath told them not to tell anyone about this all, or they'll kill Winry. Then it was revealed that Ling can switch with Greed when he gets a chance. Greed gave Ed and Al a message from Ling for Fan. They gave it to her, and it was written that he got the Philosopher's Stone. Ed and Al told her about him becoming a homunculus. She decided to get an automail. Ed realized that he can use alchemy now and came to know that when they lost their ability to use alchemy, every other alchemist lost this ability too. He thought that as Mei and Scar were still able to use alchemy, their alchemy might be different and so they might know a different way of getting bodies back from the truth's dimension. Scar was shown leaving the homunculi base and met Marco on his way, who was imprisoned there by homunculi. Scar came to know that he also participated in Ishbal rebellion and asked him what happened there. The next episode, Marco told Scar that Ishbalans were used to create a philosopher's stone and that stone was given to a state alchemist, Kimli, as he was best among them in terms of killing Ishbalans. He used the stone and showed even greater destructive powers. Later, Envy bring food for Marco in his room and saw a dead body of Marco there. Now, it was revealed that Mustang was once a student of Hawkeye's father, Berthold, who taught him alchemy. Before dying, he told him to take care of her daughter. They met, and after knowing that he wants to protect their country's people from the war, and that was his reason for joining the military, she decided to join the military too. Later, Mustang told her to protect his back all the time, and that means she can kill him anytime too, if he starts going on the wrong path. She can't do it now, as now she's Bradley's assistant. The next episode, Envy suspected that it must be Scar who killed Marco. Ed met Al and told him that they can get their bodies back using Sheen's or Ishbal's alchemy. They tried to ask Mei about it, but she wasn't at Nox's house. Fu came back to Amistris and took Fan back to Sheen as they weren't in a condition to do anything as Ling was possessed by greed. They decided to return again to take Ling back. Now, Kimli was shown remembering that he swallowed the Philosopher's Stone when he was done destroying Ishbal and whoever saw him swallowing him got killed by him. That's why he was sent to prison. Now, he was released from the prison by the higher-ups to go after Scar and Marco. He was told to kill Scar and bring Marco back alive. It was revealed that Marco used alchemy on a chimera to make its body like a human and Scar killed it to make it look like he killed Marco. Envy gave Kimli another Philosopher's Stone as his current one might not be enough. Now, Scar revealed that he saved Marco to just ask him about the strange things his brother found while researching alchemy. Scar ruined Marco's face so that no one could recognize him and took him, Mei, Xiao, and Yoki to the north as his brother hid his research documents there. The next episode, Kimli found out from eyewitnesses that Scar went to the west with another person and decided to follow him. Mustang called a Lieutenant General, Grumman, to Central to discuss the current states of the country. Grumman told Mustang that once Raven asked if he was interested in an immortal army, but when he rejected, he was sent to the eastern headquarters. After knowing that something is not right in Central's military, he decided to go serious. After being unable to find Mei, Ed, and Al went to the Central Library to find out something about Sheen's alchemy and met Armstrong, who tell them that Mei was seen going towards north. Armstrong gave them a letter for his sister, a Major General, Olivier Armstrong, who is the leader of the group of soldiers who guard the Amistris Drachma borders. The next episode, Ed and Al reached the Briggs borders and met Oliver Armstrong, who came to know that Armstrong sent them there. Kimli found Scar's location. Then he reached the same train and fought Scar. Scar remembered that he was the one who killed his family and friends. He was stronger than Kimli, so Kimli retreated. Marco, Mei, and Xiao, and Scar, and Yoki were going towards the north in two groups. Marco's group reached the house where Scar's brother's research was kept. The next episode, Ed and Al told Oliver that they're trying to get their bodies back using Sheen's alchemy. That's why they're finding Mei. Oliver figured out that they were hiding something. Then Ed and Al met a major, Miles, who was in Ishbolen. Miles told them that he wasn't fired as he was in Ishbolen, and when he asked why, Oliver replied that she got no time for racism. Then they met Fullman. He was transferred to North Headquarters first, and then got promoted to the rank of second lieutenant, so then he got transferred to Briggs. Second lieutenant rank is his last promotion too. Fullman was giving them a tour and reached the last level. Suddenly, a homunculus, Sloth, came there. Every Briggs soldier fought him with rockets and guns, but it didn't affect him. Ed told Oliver to apply any other method, as he won't die like that. Oliver went suspicious as Ed and Al knows about someone like that. The next episode, Sloth was doused in tank fuel and was thrown outside, as tank fuel can freeze people in cold weather in no time. Later, Oliver and others went to the underground passage which Sloth was making earlier that led him to the basement of Briggs. After going a bit deeper, she told Ed and Al to tell her whatever they were hiding. Ed and Al told her everything, and later, Ed connected all the places where the military ruined the peace, like Ishbal and Leor. A transmutation circle for Philosopher's Stone got drawn, and it was revealed that Amistris was made for this one purpose only. Homunculi group wants to create a Philosopher's Stone out of the whole Amistris. Oliver realized that Briggs is the last place where the military will attack, so she got serious about it. Raven visited Kimli at the hospital and bring a doctor who is close to father. Later, Raven came to meet Oliver, while Kimli came with him as he got a fast recovery because of that mysterious doctor. During their private discussion, Oliver said that she would like to have a kid or two, but her growing age won't allow her. It would be nice if she got immortality like Sloth has. Raven fell for it and invited her to join Homunculi's group to get the immortality. The next episode, Scar and Yoki reached Mei, Xiao, and Marco, took the documents, and left. Some Briggs soldiers were sent inside the underground passage who got attacked by a homunculus, Pride. After knowing about the situation, Raven ordered Briggs soldiers to release Sloth to continue digging up the passage by lying that he's a secret weapon made in Central. The hole was getting sealed on Raven's orders. Suddenly, Oliver slashed Raven and threw him on the concrete. Then she ordered her soldiers to bury him inside that seal. Kimli was told that Raven is missing and it's really hard to survive in that area, so Kimli said that he got permission from Bradley to act alone if something happens to Raven. His words are of equal value as Bradley's words. Later, Winry was called there to fix Ed's automail, as his automail can't stay in a good condition in cold weather like that. Mustang came to know about the situations in Briggs through a spy. The next episode, some bodyguards of Kimli were shown, who came there with Winry. Winry fixed Ed's automail, while Kimli ordered not to let Ed and Al stay with each other when they're alone. Later, Kimli ordered Ed to find Scar and Marco and attack the ordinary people of Briggs just like what happened in Ishbal. He knew that Winry is taken hostage by Bradley and told Ed to successfully do his job to get a Philosopher's Stone in return. Ed talked to Winry and Al, while Kimli supervises him and told them about the tasks he's given and what his reward will be. Then he requested to bring Al and Winry with him as they'll be useful for him. He decided to go after Scar first, thinking that he'll get a chance to meet Mei like that. Some other soldiers were secretly sent inside the passage to find those who got attacked by Pride. They found the soldiers and carried the survivors. Suddenly, Pride appeared again. He was about to attack them, but retreated when Hawkeye visited Bradley's house. She came to deliver some documents to Bradley's wife and met Salem. She came to know that Salem is from Bradley's family side and went suspicious of him. She left and met Salem on her way again. It was revealed that Salem is the homunculus, Pride. He told her not to tell it to anyone and that he'll always be watching her through her shadows. The next episode, Kimli's group reached an abandoned mine in a town, Bashul, as Scar was seen there. Two guards of Kimli were keeping an eye on Ed and Al, but they ran away after seeing an opportunity. Later, they found Yoki, Marco, Mei, and Xiao and let Winry come outside, who was hiding inside Al. It was revealed that Yoki was a first lieutenant who was ruling a coal mine and was taking a huge amount of tax from workers, but then Ed showed up and bought the whole mine using fake gold and later sold that mine to the workers. Yoki got a bounty on his head, so he wandered around trying to find anything to get rich again, but failed. In the end, he was found by some Ishbalans, who let him live with them. Now, Marco told Ed and Al that they got some documents that will help them to find the strange thing about their country's alchemy, and to read them, they'll need Scar's help. Scar faced two bodyguards of Kimli, Jerso, and Zampano, who were secretly chimeras. Ed and Al reached there by seeing the smoke and start attacking Jerso and Zampano by saying that they don't remember any chimera being part of the military. Ed and Al defeated them and fought Scar. They managed to defeat him because of the interference of Winry. Miles reached there and told Scar about him being an Ishbalan. Winry requested to talk to Scar alone. Rescuer Briggs soldiers returned with 2 alive soldiers. Some higher-ups from Central came, asked Oliver about Raven, and told her to subscribe and like the video. In the final scene, Scar kidnapped Winry, while Ed and others blamed Kimli for not keeping her in a safe place. Thanks for sticking till the end. If you like this video, then like, subscribe, and do all these stuff, and check out my other videos too.